keep it going now. Let's go over to Southampton where they're welcoming Newcastle into town, and I'm going to keep riding Newcastle. As I sit here every week, we've been doing these now for 15 weeks, and I've been banging the table for Newcastle. They are legit. 4 wins of their last 5. They're dusting opponents. Southampton didn't do anything last week against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. I'm going to continue backing Newcastle until the cows come home. You're seeing it on the screen again. -105 for a Newcastle money line. Sign me up.
Yeah, this is the only way to go here. I mean, Newcastle, the renaissance of Newcastle is happening right in front of our eyes, and it's happening way quicker than anyone would have anticipated. And it's happening without really going out and splurging a bunch of money. I mean,
I think that's a bit unfair to our predictions. We both had them as a top 6, top 8 club at worst. So we were on them finishing really high, both of us.
You're right. But I guess maybe I guess I speak more for the general public in that sense. Where I don't know if people thought they would come together like this fast. Eddie Howe, he's going to win Manager of the Year. We've got to find a way to maybe get in and tap into that market a little bit because the dude's on fire. They haven't lost in their last 8. They haven't been beaten in 19 of 22. In their last 3 games, they've won halftime, full time. And can we just talk about maybe here's a renaissance that I for sure didn't see coming. Miguel Almiron, the MLS product, the beauty from Atlanta United, dude's lighting up the league right now. And I know that me and one of my buddies, we basically wrote him off a little bit, too soon, a few months ago, this guy sucks. What? He has no end product, but he's always been a really good dribbler. And now he's finding that level of that level of confidence in front of net and in the final third, because he's always done so many things well, except for in that last final ball, if it's an assist or if it's to strike. And wow, what a player he's been. What a player he is right now. I'm only looking at Newcastle. Newcastle -114 is what I'm seeing. I don't have any belief right now in Southampton. I don't like what they're doing. They're in a really weird period. They've only won 4 of 25 in the Premier League. Mm-hmm. In their last 4, for example, under 2.5 has cashed in Southampton last 4. So that is something to keep in mind. I do think that Southampton, they're well coached enough in front of Hasenhüttl to keep this one close. That's why I think that this line is where it is. -110 on the road for Newcastle is okay. But so that's where I would probably even be looking to juice it up a little bit. Not, Chelsea on the double chance -100 juice, but a Newcastle and under 4.5 or under 3.5, just to make it a little bit more worth your while since they are on the road here. Under 3.5 would be +165. Under 4.5 would be +120. Mm-hmm. So I think that I'm pretty confident that Southampton will at least keep it tight enough.
Another great angle of why you can feel confident backing Newcastle here on the road. If you just look at home table, right? We know there's a table, but then you can break it down to home and away. On the home table, Southampton would be in 20th place, 6 points. They've got 1 win, 3 draws, and 2 losses here at home. So feel confident backing a Newcastle team that's coming in with full of confidence and catching a team at Southampton that for whatever reason, when you should be playing better at home, it's not clicking this season. Here at St. Mary's for whatever reason. So I like them actually a lot. I'm getting more good news from our producer. He just told me Benfica scored. So now I just need Maccabi to score and I can cash both teams to score. Keep bringing the good news, man.